always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it.
What's up, people? I'm your Superman to the rescue. So this video is for almost everyone who is a beginner and he or she wants to initiate their push-up, and they are failing to do a proper push-up, and they don't know the technique of how we pull up the reps, more reps in a push-up. So for a proper push-up and for the proper development of your chest muscles as well as your shoulders, your biceps, or your forearms, or for that matter core, plus your hams, your glutes, because push-up, it seems as if it's the exercise of the chest, but it is a compound movement. There are more joints involved in this and more muscle groups. So the first step is stand 2.5 feet away from the wall. Okay, now assume that you need to push this wall away from you. Okay, so place your hand a little bit wide from your shoulder level. Okay, don't just put them too close or too far, just a little bit far from your shoulder width. Okay, now let's see. And what you're gonna do, you just assume that you're pushing the wall. Okay, just come closer to the wall, just try to push it. Can you see my movement? This, and I'm pushing the wall. Yeah, once again, just come closer to the wall and just try to push the wall. So this movement is what we require. And assume your whole body to be a stick. You're not gonna do it like this, or you're not gonna do it like this. It should be, just assume the whole body to be a stick, and it should be inclined towards the wall. Okay, it's a straight line. Okay, now I'm going and I'm pushing the wall. That's it. Do 10 reps if you are just starting it out. So this is, I think you should do it. I would say 4 sets, like 4 times you gotta do it, and 10 reps. So 10 reps, take the rest for like say 30 seconds, then the other set. The second movement for a beginner, if you are feeling that tension over your chest when you're doing this, and this time to improve it and to make it a little bit harder. So what we're gonna do is just find a slope. I have this table. If you have a bed corner, it's fine. Just we need something which is at a lower height from your shoulder level, so that you can lean more. Okay, so your knees, see, these are on the floor, and same action. Now you gotta push it. Just assume it to be a wall, or a wall at a lower distance. Okay, or at a lower level. So see, this is, so my knees are on the floor, so there is not much of this core involvement. It's just focusing on your shoulder as well as your chest muscle. So just see.
Get through it, and the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna.
This is the movement. Again, I would say, just place something below your knee, otherwise your knee is gonna hurt. This is the mat. Place anything that is soft and won't hurt your knees, because yeah, it hurt my knees. See, again, so with the yoga mat, it's quite comfortable. Those were, I would say, those were the warm-ups for learning the push-ups, because the real game starts now. Because push-ups are performed horizontally towards the floor. ये फ्लोर और ये अपन पुशअप कर रहा है. Okay, so the action that you had performed on a slight upper level, you gonna do it on the floor. Just assume your hands, just place your hands slightly, like I told you before, slight outside your shoulder. Okay, and your feet So if you're a beginner, again, you're gonna kneel on your knees and slowly go down. Again, I'm telling you, don't go down like this, but just don't twist it like this. Your body should always be in a straight line, no matter if you're going down. So just look. This straight line. Not covering the knees. You're free. If you want to do your knees, if you want to lift your knees, that's okay. If you want to put it on the floor, that's also okay. What we are caring about is the body that is above our butts and above our lower back. That's the important part. So the fourth exercise is just a slight modification in this particular exercise. In this, we are trying to control the negatives, and what I mean by control the negatives, just look. This is your push-up, okay? Earlier we were doing it at this particular tempo, up and down. Now you're gonna hold the time in which you are going downwards, and keep that in mind. When you go down, you're gonna hold your breath, and when you come up, then you're gonna release your breath. Like, see, I'm holding my breath, I'm releasing it when I'm at the top. So in this, you're gonna do it really slow. Feel that tension on your muscle, on your chest muscles, especially. And when you come up, just make sure you twist your elbows outwards, like this, so that you feel the tension on your chest. And just try to make your negative as slow as possible to feel that tension on your chest muscles. Yeah. And for someone who has just started the gym and just started working out, if you are very much comfortable with the wall push-up or the push-up that I told, so you can directly proceed with the last push-up. You just gotta take care of your form. For the last and final push-up, there are a few things to keep in mind. First of all, hand placement. Then your plank position. If you are not aware about the plank, that means your core. This is the plank position. Okay? Don't do it like this. Again, I'm saying don't do it like this. Just consider it to be a stick, a rod that can't bend. It's a straight rod. Just the angle of the rod is deflected or is inclined. So see, my hand placement, my feet, they shouldn't be too wide, because this is really easy. So just keep your feet closer, okay, your hands. Now about the neck, don't bend your neck, don't twist it, and nobody, I think there is no one who do push up like this or this. So just keep that in mind. No twisting and movement. Just keep your neck straight, okay? Your glutes tight, your core, the abs, keep it tight, and screw down. And up. Down and up. See, I'm pushing the wall, just keep that in mind. The thing that we did earlier, it's the same movement, just it is in a horizontal direction. That's it. See, just assume it to be about, I'm pushing the wall. Pushing. And if you're working out at home and you want to increase the volume of the tension in your muscles, same movement, just control those negative movements. That means just come downwards and just balance that tempo, okay? Keep that slow. And if you're finding it difficult at first, what you can do is go down slow, okay, and with your knees you come up and then again go down slow. But if you don't have any problem and you have already mastered these movements, so you just get down slowly and launch it backwards and then again up, then again up. And trust me, the slower you go, the harder it hits your muscles. It's not just the chest muscles, everything is involved, like I said before. The forearms, your triceps, because when you narrow it down, it comes more on the triceps. So keep that in mind. Don't just bring your hand too much close. Otherwise, like what happens is, if you are bringing your hands too close, so it is training your tricep muscles. There's less involvement of the chest and more involvement of the tricep. So this is for triceps. Wide there is no need, because the more tension will come to your shoulders. Here we're talking about chest. So for the chest, hand movements are really important.
Head up, that's a fact. Never looking back. I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong. Always moving on. Feel I don't belong. Tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best.